了教会5项非常重要的恩赐。
They're listed in Ephesians 4.
在以弗所书第4章有记载着。
Apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers.
有使徒、先知、传福音、教师跟牧师，牧师跟教师。
That was God's design for His church.
那是神对他教会原的心意。
And that is the new wineskin God is calling His church to become.
这是神呼召他教会要成为的新皮带。
So let's look at these gifts Jesus gave His church.
我们来看看耶稣所赐下的这5项重要的恩赐。
First of all, there are apostles.
第一，有使徒。
Apostles represent God's authority.
使徒所代表就是神的主权。
They are men and women gifted to set the church in order so the ministry of the church works.
神给他们能力，可以为教会设立秩序，以至于教会可以正常的运作。
There are prophets.
还有先知。
Prophets release God's vision.
先知是指的意象。
They are men and women gifted to establish prophetic revelation in the church and give God's vision and direction.
他们在教会里面释放先知性的启示，带下神的意象跟方向。
There are teachers.
还有教师。
Teachers bring God's instruction.
带来从神来的教导。
They're men and women gifted to impart an understanding of God's will and God's ways and to train the church to fulfill its call.
这些教师们，他们释放出他们神的心意跟他们神的计划的理解，训练教会可以完成神在他们生命当中的命定。
There are pastors.
还有牧师。
Pastors convey God's care.
牧师是传达神的关爱。
They're men and women gifted to comfort and nurture and protect the flock and establish new believers.
特别有恩赐就是要安慰、照顾跟保护羊群，并建立初信者。
And finally, there are evangelists.
最后有传福音的。
Evangelists manifest God's power.
传福音彰显神的大能。
They're men and women gifted to save the lost, and they often operate in signs and wonders and miracles.
他们特别有恩赐，可以得灵魂，那他们可以运行在神迹奇事里面。
And that was God's plan for church ministry.
这是神对教会指示的一个计划。
5 unique gifts.
5种非常独特性的职分。
They're all very different.
这5个都非常的不同。
They're called the fivefold ministry of the church.
我们又称它为叫做5重职事。
And those 5 different gifts share one common purpose.
这5种不一样的职事却有一个共同目标。
And that is to equip the saints to do the work of ministry.
就是成全圣徒各尽其职。
It's to equip every believer to do ministry.
是要装备每一位信徒能够来服侍。
Tell your neighbor that includes you.
跟你旁边的说，只代表你也在其中。
See, God's plan is for every church to be full of well-equipped ministers.
神的计划是要让教会都有装备、预备好可以服侍的人。
Where every believer is trained to do the works of Jesus wherever they go.
让每一个门徒都可以预备好做耶稣所做的事，不管神差派他们去到哪里。
And the result of that is revival.
带下来的结果就是什么？是复兴。
That's God's new wineskin.
这就是神的新皮带了。
Now let's see how these 5 gifts work together in ministry.
我们来看这5种指示是怎么样一起来工作、一起来运行的。
Evangelists win people to Jesus.
传福音的领人归主。
Pastors nurture and care for them.
牧师关心跟照顾这些人。
Prophets give them vision.
先知给他们意象。
Teachers give training and instruction.
教师训练他们，也教导他们。
And apostles set it all in order and establish people in their ministry.
使徒设立秩序，然后设立人进入他原本神呼召他的服事里面。
And the result of these all working together is that saints are equipped.
那结果是教会成为大能的军队，然后圣徒得到装备。
And the church becomes a mighty army.
然后教会成为大能的军队。
Now I want to show you a little example to give you a better picture of how these are designed to work together.
我要用一个实际的例子，可以帮助你们可以明白这5种职分是怎么样一起同工、一起运作的。
Now Ephesians 4 tells us the result of all 5 of these in operation.
以弗所书第4章告诉我们说，当5种职分开始运作，而且运作可以的时候，会带出什么样的结果？
It says where all 5 of these are operating, of God.
直到我们众人在信仰上同归于一，认识神的儿子。
We become mature, attaining to the measure of the fullness of Christ.
可以长大成人，达到基督完全长成的身量。
We will no longer be infants tossed back and forth by the waves.
这样，我们不再做小孩子，中了人的诡计和欺骗的法术，被一切邪说之风摇动。
But we will in all things grow up into Him who is the head, that is Christ.
我们会各方面向着基督长进，连接于元首基督。
See, every Christian needs all 5 of these ministries if they're going to grow.
每个基督徒都需要全部补充知识，帮助他们成长。如果他们要成长，一定要接受到补充知识。
The problem is most Christians today never receive all 5.
但是现在所碰到的问题是什么？大部分的基督徒都没有机会接受到全部补充的服饰。
Most churches today don't have 5-fold ministry.
因为大部分教会现在没有全部的补充知识在其中。
Most churches follow a traditional pastoral model.
大部分教会仍然使用的是传统牧养型的架构。
In a traditional church, all ministry is performed by one overworked, generic minister.
在传统牧养型的架构，所有事工都是交给一个过分操劳的一个神的仆人，他的名字为牧师。
Let me tell you something. God created you to do the works of Jesus.
你要知道，神创造我们每个人都是来做耶稣所做的工。
He created you to minister.
他创造我们就是要来服侍。
And the church's job is to train you to do that.
教会的工作就是要训练你能够来做这些事。
And I don't care what kind of job you have,
我不在乎你做的是哪一些事，
what kind of house you live in,
或者是你所住的房子是什么样的房子，
how much money you make.
或者是你赚多少钱。
Until you are trained to minister effectively, you will always feel frustrated.
不，你如果没被装备好来服侍的话，你里面总是会有一个沮丧感跟空虚感。
Something down inside you says there's got to be more to the Christian life than what I've experienced.
在里面有人生告诉你说，做基督徒难道只是这样吗？应该有的更多吧。
But because the saints are not equipped to minister, the church cannot reach the world.
因为圣徒没有被装备好接触世界，所以教会就没有办法接触世界，
It barely sustains itself.
甚至很多教会它光是要维持运作都很困难。
See, the New Testament church did not follow a traditional pastoral model.
然后知道初代教会并没有跟随一个传统牧养型的架构哦，
They did not slap a generic pastor label on all of their leaders and give them all the same job
他
description.
们没有把所有的领袖都称为牧师，然后叫他们每一个人都做一模一样的事。
As you go through the book of Acts, some were called apostles,
在使徒行传里面，有些被称为使徒，
some were called prophets,
有些被称为先知，
some were called teachers,
有些被称为教师，
some were called pastors,
有些被称为牧师，
some were called
有
evangelists,
些被称为传福音的。
and they each knew exactly what they were.
他们认识彼此，
They knew their gifts were different.
他们知道他们的恩赐是不同的。
No one was expected to do everything.
没有人被要求做所有全部的事。
And because of that, they knew they needed each other.
仅仅只这样，他们知道他们是彼此需要的。
That is what God wants to restore in the church today.
这是神要在教会当中所要恢复的。
God has been speaking to his church about 5-fold ministry for 30 years.
神在跟教会讲关于五种指示已经超过30年了，
But until the last few years, very few churches have made the shift.
但是直到过去的这几年，很少教会有跟上来进入到这样的改变。
Only a handful of churches were operating in 5-fold ministry.
只有少数的几间教会运行在五种指示的方式里面。
What's the problem?
那问题在哪里？
For many churches, the problem has been a lack of 5-fold ministers.
所以呢，教会他们碰到的问题就是没有五重在他们中间。
The church here is teaching about 5-fold ministry, and they say, "Oh, that sounds good. That sounds wonderful. I wish we could do that."
他们
the operation of fivefold ministry was the apostolic center.
圣经里面运作与主要知识的一个秘诀，其实是在建立使徒性中心。
Because as you study the book of Acts, you find every time the church penetrated into a new geographical area or a new ethnic group, it established an apostolic center.
在使徒行传里面会发现，每一次教会渗透一个地域或者是一个族群的时候呢，他们会设立使徒性中心。
The apostolic center was a beachhead for the gospel in the territory.
使命中是一个地区的福音的滩头堡。
It was a teaching and training center.
使命中心也是个教导及训练的中心。
It was a gathering place for celebration.
使命中心也是个庆典聚集的地方。
It was a sending center for apostolic teams.
也是一个差派幸福服侍团队出去的中心。
It was a resource center for all the other churches in the area.
使命中心是个教会的资源中心。
It was a place where even a small church had full access to fivefold ministry.
因为使命中心的存在，使每个小型教会可以透过它来支取补充知识的服侍。
As a result of being connected to an apostolic center, churches were not weak and isolated.
因着连接一个属性中心，没有一间教会是软弱是孤立的，
They were apostolically linked.
因为他们在这个属性的一个网络里面连接的合一。
Even a little house church of 3 people had access to apostles, prophets, teachers, pastors, and evangelists.
其实一间只有3个人的家庭教会，他们也同时间可以接触到使徒、先知、传福音、牧师跟教师。
The result was that believers were built up and their gifts developed and the churches flourished.
结果是什么呢？他们这些人不能得到这些的信徒们得到装备，恩赐降下，教会就兴起希望。
As the saints were equipped, spiritual gifts were released, and the church became a supernatural church where signs and wonders took place.
当圣徒被装备好了，恩赐降下来，教会就进入到超自然的领域里面，神迹奇事就在他们当中出现。
The first apostolic center was Jerusalem.
第一个使徒性中心就是耶路撒冷。
I'm convinced the early church inherited the concept of an apostolic center from the Jews.
我个人认为是初代教会是从犹太人那里学到使徒中心的这样的一个概念。
Jerusalem had always been a center for the Jews.
因为耶路撒冷一直是以色列人、犹太人他们生活的中心。
Wherever the Jews lived in the world, they worshiped in their homes on Friday night.
礼拜五晚上就会在自己的家里面，他们有一个敬拜。
They would meet in the synagogue on Saturday.
会在礼拜六的时候，在他们所谓的会堂里面一起敬拜。
But wherever they lived, they were linked by a connection to a central hub, the city of
可
Jerusalem.
是不管他们住在哪里，他们都连接于他们的生活的所谓的中心，就是耶路撒冷。
Jerusalem was where the presence of God was hosted in the earth.
因为耶路撒冷是神的同在停留的地方，
It was a place of teaching and training and gathering.
也是一个教导跟训练的中心。
3 times a year, every Jew was to come to Jerusalem to celebrate the feast.
犹太人一年3次要上耶路撒冷要去过节期的。
But see, Jerusalem's function for the early church was very similar to what it was for the Jews.
所以在耶路撒冷的初代教会，在耶路撒冷那个地方所扮演的角色跟这些犹太人是相同的。
It was a place of intensive teaching and training.
因为在那边他们有密集的教导跟训练，
It was a place of gathering.
也是一个敬典聚集的地方。
Christians continued the practice of returning to Jerusalem to celebrate the feast.
既然他们已经成为基督徒，他们仍然回到耶路撒冷来庆祝圣经的节期。
It was a place of sending.
它也是一个差派的地方。
From Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and Galilee were all evangelized.
从耶路撒冷、犹太、撒玛利亚和加利利都听见福音了，
New churches were formed.
新的教会被建立起来。
Barnabas was sent from Jerusalem to Antioch to establish the church there.
巴拿巴是由耶路撒冷教会差派到安提阿那边去建立教会的。
Jerusalem was a place of conference.
耶路撒冷的教会也是一个会议的中心。
In Acts 15, when a major issue needed to be settled, the church leaders met together in Jerusalem to sort it out.
使徒行传第15章，当教会有重大的事情要处理，领袖们是聚集来在耶路撒冷来做决定。
It was a place of giving.
或者叫耶路撒冷这个使徒中心是一个奉献的地方。
In Acts 4:35, the apostles brought their offerings and laid them at the apostles' feet.
在使徒行传第4章35节说，圣徒们把钱放在使徒脚前。
In the epistles, we see various churches taking up offerings for the church in Jerusalem.
在 保罗的书信当中，我们看到很多教会也都会收集奉献供给耶路撒冷教会。
And Jerusalem became a resource center.
因此，耶路撒冷教会也成为了一个资源中心。
It was a place where all the scattered churches could access a high level of ministry.
某种程度让分散在各地的教会，可以因着耶路撒冷的教会，可以得到更高层次的服侍。
So people traveled to Jerusalem to receive fivefold ministry.
所以人们会来到耶路撒冷的教会来领受五重执事的服侍。
But the Jerusalem church also sent out fivefold ministers to the churches.
但同时，耶路撒冷教会也会差派五重执事去到别的地方、别的教会来服侍哦。
When the Antioch church was being established, Jerusalem sent apostles and prophets to help build a foundation for fivefold ministry there.
当安提阿教会刚刚被建立的时候，耶路撒冷教会就差派使徒跟先知去帮他们建立他们的五重执事。
And so the church in Jerusalem equipped the saints to minister.
所以耶路撒冷的使徒同时有果效，那是因为他们装备圣徒。
And it equipped them so effectively by Acts chapter 8, ordinary Christians were going all over the countryside, healing the sick and casting out demons, planting new churches.
他装备他们有果效到一个地步，但是当使徒行传第8章发生的时候，这些一般的所谓的普通的信徒，他们走遍各省各乡，医治病人、赶鬼、宣传福音，并建立教会。
Jerusalem was the first apostolic center.
耶路撒冷是第一个使徒性中心。
Now what happened to Jerusalem was incredible, but Jerusalem was just the beginning.
在耶路撒冷所发生的事情是非常非常的奇妙的，但是那只是刚刚开始而已。
In fact, Jerusalem is not the ultimate pattern for the church.
因为从一个角度来讲，耶路撒冷并不是最终极的属性中心的模式，
The pattern was Antioch.
真正的模式是安提阿。
Now see, Antioch was the city 300 miles north of Jerusalem in what is now Turkey.
安提阿其实是在耶路撒冷以北的300英里，现在是在所谓的土耳其里面。
Antioch was very different from Jerusalem.
安提阿跟耶路撒冷非常不一样。
Jerusalem was isolated.
跟耶路撒冷它是被隔开的。
But Antioch was the fourth largest city in the world on the crossroads of all the major trade routes.
安提阿是当时世界第4大城市，他们交通四通八达。
It was a city of great diversity. They had Greeks and Romans and Syrians and Jews.
有多元的文化，有希腊人、罗马人、叙利亚人，还有犹太人在其中。
Jerusalem was the womb of the early church.
如果这样讲，耶路撒冷的教会是初代教会的子宫，
But Antioch was the cradle.
安提阿成为了这个初代教会的摇篮。
It's interesting to trace the growth of the early church.
如果你追踪初代教会的增长的话，
In Acts chapter 2, the church started in Jerusalem.
在使徒行传第2章，教会是在耶路撒冷被建立起来的。
By Acts 8, persecution drove them out of Jerusalem into Judea and Samaria.
到使徒行传第8章，迫害逼迫使门徒们分散在耶路撒冷、犹太跟撒玛利亚。
By Acts 9, there were strong, healthy churches throughout Judea, Samaria, and Galilee.
到第9章的时候，这些地方都有健康而且强盛的教会在这些地区。
But then in Acts chapter 11, the church makes a huge jump the whole way up to Antioch.
但是到第11章的时候呢，教会跳到安提阿。
Now, what was special about Antioch?
那安提阿到底有什么特别的呢？
Well, in the huge cosmopolitan city of Antioch, a major shift took place for the church.
在巨大的这个安提阿的这个大都市里面教会出现了一个很大的转变。
Acts chapter 11 tells us that in Antioch, for the very first time, Messianic Jews from Jerusalem started telling Gentiles about the Messiah.
因为使徒行传第10章就告诉我们，这是第一次有信耶稣的犹太人把福音传给外邦人，
And Gentiles were getting saved.
外邦人开始得救。
Can you believe that?
你可以想象这样子的事情发生吗？
Gentiles coming to know the Messiah of Israel?
很多的外邦人，他们认识以色列人的弥赛亚，
Lots of Gentiles were getting saved.
而且是很多的外邦人得救。
But see, that was God's plan all along.
但是其实这是神一直以来的计划。
Israel had been called as a priestly people to be a light to the Gentiles.
以色列一直被拣选要做祭司的国度，做外邦人的光。
That was Israel's call and destiny.
这是以色列的呼召跟命定。
See, God's plan was for believing Jews and believing Gentiles to come together as one new man in the Messiah.
神的计划是要犹太人和外邦人可以在基督耶稣里成为一个新人。
But see, that could not happen in Jerusalem.
但是这个事情在耶路撒冷是不会发生的。
Jerusalem was important, but it lacked a key ingredient for God's plan.
它不会发生的原因是因为它在神的计划当中扮演非常重要的角色，可它却缺少一个特质在里面。
It had no Gentiles.
因为耶路撒冷里面没有外邦人。
So God brought the church to the great city of Antioch, the melting pot of every race and tongue and ethnic group.
所以神带领教会到安提阿大都会里面，这边有不同的种族人聚集在这里。
And at Antioch, he established a second apostolic center.
在安提阿设立了第二个使徒性中心。
It's interesting to see how they did it.
那这个使徒性中心的设立的过程也很有趣。
Acts 11 says when the church in Jerusalem heard what was happening in Antioch, they sent Barnabas to check it out.
使徒行传第11章里面说到，当耶路撒冷教会听到安提阿所发生的事情，他们就派巴拿巴去到安提阿。
Now Barnabas was an apostle.
巴拿巴是一个使徒，
He wasn't one of the original 12. He was a second generation apostle.
但是他不是所谓第一代跟随耶稣的那些使徒们，而是第二代使徒。
Acts 14:14 says both Paul and Barnabas were apostles.
今天14节说保罗跟巴拿巴都是使徒。
So Barnabas goes up to Antioch and he sees that what was happening there was from God.
巴拿巴在去到安提阿之后，他发现，在那边所发生的事情真的是出于神。
And so as an apostle, he starts to set the church in order.
所以作为一个使徒呢，他开始为教会设立秩序，
So the church in Antioch had an apostolic foundation.
使安提阿的教会的根基也是建立在使徒身上。
1 Corinthians 12 says if you're going to start a church, here's your order. First apostles, second prophets, third teachers.
使徒行传哥林多前书第10章告诉我们说，如果你要建立教会的话，它有那个顺序，那个秩序是什么？第一是使徒，第二是先知，第三是教师。
So the church in Antioch started with an apostle,
所以安提阿教会是从使徒开始的。
but Barnabas soon realized that more than just his gift was needed.
可是巴拿巴知道，他们这个教会要长大成熟，他不只是需要使徒的职分。
He said these Gentiles that are getting saved, they don't know the Torah.
他说这些外邦人，他们重生得救，可是他们对摩西已经是不熟悉的，
They don't understand about the God of Israel.
他们对这个以色列的神是完全是陌生的，
They are in desperate need of some teaching.
他们很需要好的真理教导。
And so God directs him to a teacher named Saul.
神就指引他去找一个教师，他名叫做扫罗。
Says Barnabas went to Tarsus to look for Saul.
所以当时巴拿巴去到大树去找扫罗，
And when he found him, he brought him back to Antioch.
找到了就带他去到安提阿。
And for a whole year, Barnabas and Saul met with the church and taught great numbers of people.
他们只有1年的功夫，和教会上去教导了许多人。
So Antioch became a teaching and a training center.
安提阿就成为了一个使徒中心，一个教导中心。
But then Acts 11 tells us this.
但是使徒行传第11章告诉我们什么事，知道吗？
During this time, some prophets came down from Jerusalem to Antioch.
在同样的时间，有几位先知从耶路撒冷下到安提阿。
What was happening?
那发生了什么事啊？
The Antioch church had an apostle.
安提阿教会有使徒，
They brought in a teacher,
带来了一个教师，
but they were not yet very strong in the prophetic.
可是他们的先知性并不是非常的强。
And so the church in Jerusalem sent prophets to minister to Antioch.
于是耶路撒冷派先知团队去到安提阿去服侍。
See, that's how apostolic centers operate.
所以使徒中心的运作是这样的模式，
They're not independent.
他们不是独立的个体，
They're interdependent.
他们是互相帮助、互相关联。
They're all working to move the kingdom of God forward in the earth.
他们在全地都是要让神的国度可以继续往前行。
And so what one lacks, another provides.
所以有一些缺乏在我们当中，另外一个使徒性中心就会补上。
Then it says Agabus, one of the prophets from Jerusalem, predicted a severe famine would spread over the entire Roman world.
接下来有一位叫雅加布的先知站起来，借着圣灵指示，普天下将有大饥荒。
Look how the church in Antioch responded.
我们来看看安提阿教会是怎么回应的。
It says the disciples decided to provide help for the brothers living in Judea. This they did, sending their gifts to the also gave.
所以安提阿的教会从耶路撒冷属性中心得到祝福，这不只是他们得以，他们也有给予，他们也有供给耶路撒冷的属性中心。
Finally, we